Sometimes the ordinary, invisible, and difficult place where you feel planted is actually a sacred space. It's easy to think that transformation happens only in new cities, new jobs, or new relationships. But the truth is, some of the most profound changes in your soul happen when nothing around you shifts, but everything within you does. What if this period of delay is not a punishment, but a test so crucial that Allah won't allow you to leave until you've passed it? What if the growth you need can only happen here, in the stillness, in the sameness, in the waiting? You may feel stuck in a seemingly insignificant environment, but your patience is growing something monumental within you, something eternal. You see, some people travel the world searching for meaning and still feel lost, but you, right where you are, standing in one place, enduring the wait, are drawing closer and closer to Allah. It's not about the change in locations, but about the change that Allah is making inside of you. Maybe your reward isn't waiting for you in some distant place. Perhaps it's right here, in the very place you find yourself. But you'll only see it once your heart passes the test that Allah has hidden beneath the surface. Sometimes, the greatest treasures are hidden in the most uncomfortable places. Allah conceals the answers in the pain, the turning points in the waiting. You are not stuck. You are being anchored. So when the winds come, you won't break. And one day, when your heart is ready, Allah will move you in a way that will feel effortless. Doors will open with such ease that you'll cry from the shock of it. Until that day comes, remember this: just because your feet haven't moved doesn't mean your soul hasn't grown wings. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where Allah needs you to be for your soul to rise. Sometimes we find ourselves weary of starting over, as though the cycle will never end. You build something piece by piece, hope by hope, dua by dua, and just when you begin to feel safe, just when you let yourself breathe, it all comes crashing down again. The plan falls apart. The job slips away. The relationship ends. The dream you were so close to fades overnight. In the silence that follows, your heart whispers, Ya Allah, how many times must I start over? It feels unfair, heavy, and endless. You're tired of new beginnings and just want something to stick, something to work. But what if Allah is not being cruel? What if He's being protective? What if the reason your life keeps resetting isn't because you've done something wrong, but because Allah is preparing you for something greater in the future? Allah sees the end, the moment when your soul returns to Him, clean and whole. Sometimes, the people you love now cannot walk with you to that end, and the habits you cling to will only poison the blessings He wants to give you. So, Allah resets your life. He removes what would have ruined you, even if you loved it, even if you begged to keep it. Allah doesn't just want you to be happy right now. He wants you to be safe forever. Trust in His wisdom, even in the moments when it feels like everything is falling apart. Know that He is protecting you and guiding you to something far greater. That's why it ends suddenly. That's why, after so much effort, it falls apart. You're left wondering why it slipped through your fingers when all you wanted to do was hold on. But sometimes, holding on to the wrong thing is more dangerous than having nothing at all. Maybe, just maybe, you were on the brink of settling for a version of your life that would have stolen your true purpose. So, Allah did what only He could do. He took it from you, not as a punishment, but to give you something that would never leave you, something that would endure, something that would stay. Every reset you faced wasn't a rejection of your du'as. It was a redirection to your real destiny. So even if your heart feels tired and your hands tremble from starting over again, know this: each time Allah resets your path, He's ensuring that what's waiting for you at the end of it will never break your heart again. Something permanent, something pure, something that waits for no one but you. So keep rebuilding, even if it feels like you're starting from scratch. This time, don't rush the process. Trust the one who's already written the ending. Now, there are times when your kindness feels like a curse. You give when it's inconvenient. You forgive when it still hurts. You stay silent to protect someone else's dignity, even when they never protected yours. And deep down, you start to wonder if your kindness is just a curse. Every time you choose gentleness, someone takes advantage. Every time you try to help, someone uses you and leaves. And just when you think, maybe they'll appreciate me this time, they don't. You begin to ask yourself, why do I always end up hurt? Why do the people with the softest hearts bleed the most? It's not a burden, it's your blessing. Don't treat your meeting with the creator of the heavens and the earth like it's something you can just squeeze into your schedule. Prioritize it, honor it, and Allah will honor you. The fifth and final sign is subtle, but perhaps the most spiritually dangerous of all. You start to become arrogant or judgmental because you pray. You think to yourself, I pray 5 times a day. I must be better than others. You begin to look down on those who struggle with their faith or who haven't yet found the consistency you've found. You feel pride, not humility. But remember, real prayer should break your ego, not build it. The Prophet said, no one who has an atom's weight of arrogance in their heart will enter paradise. Muslim. True, salah brings you to tears, not to pride. It softens your heart. It doesn't harden it against others. It makes you more patient, not more judgmental. If your prayer is making you feel superior, then you've missed the essence of worship entirely. These 5 signs aren't meant to scare you. They're not final judgments. They're divine reminders, wake-up calls, opportunities for self-reflection. And here's the most important truth of all. Only Allah knows whose prayers are truly accepted. You may think your prayer is weak and broken, yet Allah may love it deeply because it was full of sincerity. Or you may think your prayer is perfect, but it may be rejected because of hidden arrogance. So don't lose hope, and don't stop striving. Fix your intention. Bring your heart back into your salah. Keep showing up again and again, because even if your past prayers were rejected, the one you pray today with full sincerity might be the one that changes everything. May Allah accept all of our prayers, purify our hearts, and keep us firm on the path of righteousness. Ameen.